Hi there, and welcome to a quick guide on how to use Simcraft and Raidbots. First of all, you're going to need to go and download Simcraft from Curse, and then from there you're going to want to go into the game. As you can see, I've got a couple of little legendaries in my warrior's bag. He is protection, but we're going to do this for Fury because Raidbots is mainly used for DPS. As you can see, I've got a couple legendaries equipped and some of my tier 21 4-piece, although I don't have all of them. What you want to do when you log in is type in /simc and then press enter. Once you do this, you will see something pop up in the middle of your screen that looks similar to this. You don't have to understand it, all you have to do is copy it from the game and then head over to raidbots.com and get things started. So as you can see, there is a box that says load from Simcraft add-on. What you want to do is paste what you copied from the game into here, and then we'll select top gear. From here it will see all talents that your character currently had when you copied this from the Simcraft add-on. It will show all the current gear you have equipped and everything is in your bags. You can also quick sim for different fights like AoE and single target. You can compare gear if there's only a certain piece that you want to try out. You can compare relics, including things from the Netherlight Crucible, and you can also do talent compare. We won't use the advanced section in almost all cases. So going back to top gear, we will select all legendaries, and as you can see, there's different iterations. If you're not a Patreon, you can have up to 300,000 anymore, and it will go red, and it will not allow you to do this. So we'll take a piece of gear out and go back to 270,000. Down here we can choose the options that we want to simulate. So we'll set this to patchwork and we'll stick one boss and we'll have it a 5-minute duration in the fight. You always want to select a weekly for your Simcraft version. In this case we'll select 0 for the additional Pantheon trinkets. If you have more in your raid, it's recommended that you select that many. Once you've done that, click on Find Top Gear and it will start to simulate. If you're a Patreon, you can skip the queue, although it's up to yourself if you want to do that. Once it's finished, you'll see it gives you an idea of what kind of DPS you can expect to do. Mine is fairly low because I am a tank. And you'll also see sections that are coloured in yellow or orange. These are pieces of gear that would be considered at the top gear for your current talents and spec. Further down, you'll see a large list of different items and it will give you a percentage difference of how good each of them could be. What we'll do now is we'll go to the talent calculator. Once you load in from the Simcraft add-on, it will select your current talents. From here you just select a new talent set that you want to try and simulate against. You can simulate more than one talent set at a time if you wanted to, in which case you just select new talent set and then select the different talents that you want again. Once you've done this, you can simulate it against different fights again, so we'll keep it the same settings we had earlier and then compare talents. Once it's done, you'll see it comes up with the different talents. So at the moment I appear to have the optimal amount and it will give you the percentage difference of DPS you can do depending on what simulation you went against. It might be that a different spec is better for AoE or single target. Go back to relic compare. Normally what it will do is give you the 3 relics at the top that are currently within your weapon. From there you can change different ones, so I'll select the Iron Vine Thorn for example. Within the Crucible you can select the tier 2 talents depending on which one you want to go with, and then you can also select the tier 3 depending on where it's at. If you want to do this again but for different tier 2 and 3 talents, you just hit duplicate and then it will select everything you've already done and then you can change it from there again. So it might be you want to change your tier 3 or your tier 2.